Back with another episode of Good Game. I'm Raheem.
I'm Jalen. What's good, Raheem?
Jay, what's good?
Ain't nothing, man. We got today's guest, my man Damari Parris. My man, a walking bucket. He started at Younger went to high school at Olympic High School in North Carolina. Then he transferred over to Evelyn Mack. His senior year, where he averaged 25 points per game and 6 assists. He had a breakout game against Oak Hill. Younger had 40 against Oak Hill. Who dropped 40 against Oak Hill?
Then it has 20 points.
That's good. What's good, Mar?
What it do? What's up with y'all, man?
What's good,
man? We're going to jump right into it, man. Let's talk about that 40-point game, man. Shit.
I was legendary, bro. Like you said, not too many people could say they had 40 versus Oak Hill. You know what I'm saying? Coming into that game, I ain't had no offers like that, so I knew that was a big game for me to get out there. You know what I'm saying? Get exposure. So I'm coming to that game like it's money time. You know what I'm saying? So I live for games like that. You know, from back in the day when we played Blue Devils, Takeover, big games. I live for games like that. I just came in there ready to hoop. You know what I'm saying? Put on the show. We took a L, but at the end of the day, I took a W. You know what I'm saying? I had 40 versus Oak Hill. Not too many people can say they had 40 versus Oak Hill, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Not for real.
Hey, I'll take it.
Not for real. Did that jumpstart your recruiting process, or like you came in like real underrated with the recruits, right?
Yeah. I was always underrated. You know what I'm saying? I was always underrated since we were younger. You know what I'm saying? So that game, I thought that game was gonna blow me up, but it really didn't really blow me up like that. But it got me out there though. I picked up a couple offers after that. You know what I'm saying? They were still asleep, but I picked up a couple offers after that game. So yeah.
Okay. Who was looking at you?
I think 4 of them in New York offered me after that game. I know West Kentucky offered me a little later. I don't think it was after that game. I think Murray State. It was a long time ago, but I had a couple like mid-majors offer me after that time.
Mm-hmm. So after Evelyn Mack, you went on to Western Kentucky. Talk about that decision process, man.
Man, Western Kentucky. The coach, he was a sweet talker. He was an old dude, you know what I'm saying? So at the time, nobody was on the roster for it. When I signed, I was the only guard. So he told me I was going to be the man. You know what I'm saying? I was going to go in there and be the starting point guard. Do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm
making
a freshman.
It sound sweet.
You know it. I'm a freshman, so I don't really know no better. So I go in that zone, and then he bring in like 3 grad transfers, 5th-year senior. You know what I'm saying? Dudes has been in college for 5 years.
Yeah.
Big as shit. You know what I'm saying?
Already got that experience.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and he put them ahead of me. Like, I ain't even get to earn my spot. Nothing. Like, I'm behind them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming behind them. So, I mean, it was rough. At the end of the day, it was a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's every place I've been. That's how I looked at it. Even if it went good or bad, I always learn from the jump. You know what I'm
saying? So you got a lot to take that year?
I averaged like 10 minutes a game. 10 minutes a game. When I got in there, I did all right, though. You know what I'm saying? I did all right for a freshman. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I did good in the minutes I played.
Talk about your experience being in Kentucky, though. You know, just being away from North Carolina and Maryland.
I mean, I always kind of wanted to get away when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to get away from my people. I was tired of them telling me what to do and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get away. So I went to Kentucky. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I got friends for life in Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? I met people that'd be my friends for life. So they was cool out there. They treated me well. You know what I'm saying? That's really everywhere I went. When I went to Michigan, I got friends for life. When I went to Texas, friends for life. So that's the beauty of basketball, bro. You going around the whole world to do what you love. You know what I'm saying? Meeting people you're going to have connections with for the rest of your life. Yeah. That's what it is.
No bullshit. So you ended your year at Western Kentucky, then you transferred right away to Eastern Michigan, or how that worked?
Nah, I went to JUCO. They kind of did me dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a long little story. I broke my hand towards the end of the year. And then I was working out in the summertime, trying to be great, working out. Coach called me like, I don't know if it's going to be a good decision for me to come back. He got guys coming in, and he don't think I'm going to get ticked like that. You know what I'm saying? This late in the summer where I ain't had no choice but to go JUCO. You know what I'm saying? So I go Trinity Valley. I did solid, did my thing. I was like 15. And then I went to Eastern Michigan University. And it was cool over there, but that was a confusing situation. You know what I'm saying? I was starting point guard for like the first 13 games of the season, starting point guard. But the coaches, we ran a 2-3 zone, bro. So that was the most craziest 2-3 zone I ever played in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how regular 2-3 zone, you think you chilling in that zone?
The simple
joints, yeah.
Slim, this 2-3 zone, bro. The guards had to run head to head to head to head. So, I mean, it was confusing. It was my first year in the zone.
That sound like that Syracuse.
I was like, nigga, y'all run for 1-4.
The coach, our head coach at Eastern, he was assistant at Syracuse under Jim Boeheim, so he came from there.
Okay.
So every time I give up something open in the zone, he'd take me out. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I ain't gonna front, I wasn't that good in the zone, but I don't feel like I should have. You know what I'm saying? Got taken out because a dude shot a 3 in my face or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So I went from starting the first 13 games of the season to towards the end of the year, I ain't played. So I ain't played at all. For real. You know what I'm saying? But once again, like I said, I ain't dwell on it. You know what I'm saying? I took it as a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? Learn from my mistakes, shit like that. Help me in the future.
Talk about your mental. How was your mental feeling? You know, kind of being like the man. You know, being the starting point guard to, you know, basically sitting down and shit, watching everybody else play. Talk about your mental.
Unbelievable, bro. You talking about, bro? It's crazy. It's hard. Like the work I know I put in. You know what I'm saying? For one, I feel like I should have been starting the whole season. You know what I'm saying? I feel like none of them was better than me for one. For two, it's like, I don't know. Like, I'm the type of dude that I ain't gonna spaz on the coach. You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't playing me and nothing like that? I'm gonna just keep working. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep working. So that's what I did. I kept working, but I still wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, my father always told me, bro, you only can control what you can control. You know what I'm saying? So I had no choice but to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like, every day I just kept doing what I had to do, just kept pushing, and cuz wasn't playing me. So I mean, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But nah, that's tough though, bro. That's tough. It's days where you want to give up. You know what I'm saying? Like real live.
Fuck this shit. I'm out of here.
Real live. It's days you like, is this really what I want to do, bro? I came from Maryland to Carolina to Michigan on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be on the bench at the crib. You know what I'm saying? That's how you really get to think about the jump though. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then you think about other stuff too, free school. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But nah, that get to you.
Mm-hmm. So that was your sophomore year of college, right?
Junior
year of college.
Yeah.
Okay, so this last senior year, talk about that.
So I mean, what you mean? This year coming
your red shirt jump.
Oh, the red shirt jump. So so after that year at Eastern Michigan that I just talked about, I decided to enter the transfer portal. So after that, I'm trying. So I ain't know the rules like that. So I'm in the transfer portal, and then I found out I couldn't go to another D1 school, and I couldn't even go to, because I was probably gonna go to a D2 school, try to get off to overseas, but I couldn't even go to a D2 school. So I'm like, damn, I didn't even know the rules. They ain't tell me the rules. Nobody told me the rules. So I'm like, oh nah. The only option I got is this NAIA school for real. I'm like, I ain't really rocking with that. No disrespect to NAIA schools, but they ain't giving out no bread. Like, I ain't gonna be out there jump broke. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, look, I hit up my head coach, like, hey coach, man to man, you know what I'm saying? Can I come back to Eastern? Because when you go in the transfer portal, you off scholarship, you ain't part of the team. So I said, can I come back to Eastern, work for my starting spot? And if not, I just redshirt or something like that, you know what I'm saying? And we still cool and all that. So he's like, all right, cool. So I came out there, Jones Slam, summertime. I cooked, bro. Like, I was working hard. I always worked hard, but I was working harder. I was cooking everybody, did everything I was supposed to do. It was no question I should have been a starting point guard, bro. No question. We had a first scrimmage with the refs in the squad scrimmages. First scrimmage. I had like 17 and 8, and my team won every game. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I'm like, I'm starting point guard. We good. There's no more questions. And then we had another scrimmage versus another team. I think it was like Youngstown State or something like that with refs. And I played like 3 minutes. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know if he holding a grudge because I decided to leave last year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I ain't gonna do none of that. I'm gonna just talk to a man-to-man coach. I feel like it's best for me to, you know what I'm saying, to redshirt this year. You know what I'm saying? So he a cool dude. He actually still let me practice. He still let me travel. You know what I'm saying? And after I'm done hooping and everything, I'm probably gonna try to be a coach. So he actually like helped me like work on my coaching skills a little bit for that year. You know what I'm saying? But that year really helped me though. It's gonna help me for my upcoming year, brother. Seeing the game from the sidelines is way different than playing that time. It's crazy.
Different.
I never knew that. It's crazy though, bro.
You start seeing from a different angle and bro. Like you start seeing shit happen before it happens.
Tell you, bro.
Hey.
Tell you.
So you coming up? So you coming up in your last year eligibility? What schools you thinking about, or if you don't want to talk about that, what's your goals for next year?
HBCU, bro. That's where I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
That's where it's at.
Everything that's going on.
It's a sign.
It's what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But even before that, my father went to HBCU. My brother graduated from HBCU. My stepmother, my aunt, they've been telling me this since my freshman year. Out my head wasn't, you know, I'm trying. Everybody want to go here. You know what I'm saying? But it's time, bro. It's time. HBCU. I'm gonna go to an HBCU. Actually, I might commit to one today.
Oh yeah,
real.
You might as well commit on this joint, bro. Give us a little exclusive look.
Fucking exclusive.
I ain't gonna speak too much on it, bro. But look, Coach called me yesterday. He offered me from an HBCU, man, and he, you know what I'm saying. You know, man, think about the HBCU, bro. You want to be around people that can relate to you, bro.
Exactly.
That's the difference from the HBCUs and the PWIs. Like I'm tired of. You know, when I talk to somebody got a faker personality, you know what I'm
I know exactly what you're saying.
HBCU with a, you know what I'm saying? You can talk, you can relate to them. You can talk about life, you know what I'm saying? Talk about stuff y'all relate to. Yeah. So that's really the main thing, man, going into my last year, but I feel like I need that. You know what I'm saying? I need that, and I need that experience around my people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and in terms of my goals, I feel like I've been held back, bro. My whole collegiate career, bro. Yeah. So I mean, I'm aiming for the stars. Whatever, I'm trying to win Player of the Year. You know what I'm saying? And the conference I'm going to, I'm trying to win Player of the Year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to. I mean, I know what I could do. It's just a matter of going to do it. It's just a matter of getting the opportunity to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the school I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna have that opportunity. So I mean, it's on me to go do what it do.
Exactly. So what type system this school looking like? Like what type system? You've been to all these schools. You see what type system probably fits you the best. What type system is that, bro?
Fast pace, run and gun. Ain't really run and gun, but you know what I'm saying? Fast pace, get it out, go, pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? Not really run too many plays. Just play loose, play free.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Hoop. You know what I'm saying?
Go out there and ball shit.
Them the most dangerous teams. You know what I'm saying? Just let them loose. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got to let the dog off the leash sometimes. You know
not for real. Go out there and ball and shit. But man, outside of basketball, bro, what you be on, bro? What you be getting into?
I be cooling, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't be doing too much. Every once in a while, of course, I like to have fun. I like to go out with my boys. You know what I'm saying? I like to. I'm a big family guy. I like to kick back, cooler with my family. You know what I'm saying? Go to the movies. 2K. I don't lose in 2K for the bread. They know what it is. They know what time it is.
What's your team in 2K?
Huh?
What's your team in 2K?
It don't matter, bro. I can pick anybody. And you can have the Lakers, and you gonna lose.
Don't give me that. Don't give me that.
That's just what's gonna happen, bro. That's just what it is.
When we was younger, I used to whoop you on the cake, bro.
No, sir.
I used to get whooped on the cake.
No, sir.
I was just talking to Everett the other day. He said y'all play for some bread. He said you own some.
Hey, man. Everett in debt right now messing with me, man. No bullshit. For real though, man.
That's funny as shit.
So are you back in SC or you back in Maryland?
You know, I just touched down in Maryland, man, about 30 minutes ago. Just touched down in Maryland. I'm probably going to be out here for the rest of the summer till I go to school, for real.
How I feel being back home?
Feel great. It always feel great coming back home, brother. You know, hooping in college, you don't really get a chance to come back home. You know what I'm saying? That's why during this pandemic, I'm kind of blessed because I get a chance to be around my family a lot. Like, hooping in college, how many times I didn't see my family? Like, It's
Yeah,
crazy.
absolutely.
2, 3, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And maybe, and only, I might see him for like Christmas, right? But it'll only be for like 2 days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So, it's definitely a blessing being able to be around my family right now, bro. So, yeah. Support.
That's some good shit, bro. But before we wrap up, bro, you got anything you want to promote or something?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never got a chance to tell you, bro, but rest in peace, JoJo, bro. You know how he was to me, man, and everybody on our team. He was a little brother, bro. He looked up to us. I just wanted to say that to you, man, but rest in peace, JoJo.
Appreciate that.
Keep doing what you're doing too with the podcast. You too, Raheem, bro, with the podcast, bro. Salute to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all having me on.
Nah, for real. Appreciate you coming on, bro. For real, bro.
Reserve, man. Hit my phone later too, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm up the street.
You already know, bro. I'm gonna hit you, bro.
Yes,
All right, bro.
Yes,
All right, bro.